As one of the Jimmys in real estate says, which is Jimmy Mackin, better marketing helps more people raise their hand. So in this video, I want to highlight a recent interview Jimmy Burgess did with Jimmy Mackin to talk about 5 emails that'll wake up your database and will fill your listing pipeline. I want to review the 5 emails with you, and all credit goes to both the Jimmys in real estate. The source of the article, the video is linked. I'll tell you how to access these emails. It's easy, but I want to talk you through the 5 emails that you should consider sending at various stages here soon that'll help you wake up your database and fill your listing pipeline. Let's take a look. I've often spoken about the subject line in an email is like a movie trailer, and it needs to have a viral hook so people are intrigued and therefore look at the content and the body of the email. Most people don't spend enough time on it. And as we go through these 5 emails, I want you to pay attention to the subject line. And if you got it, would you open this email? So email number 1, the modern CMA request, aka equity check. And we've talked about this before in one of my earlier videos. This has been probably the most popular and converting email that some of our agents have sent. And if you don't do this every few months, I think you're missing out. Subject line of the email: how much equity did you gain this year? And this document that I'm sharing with you, I'll tell you where to access it so you don't have to take screenshots, etc. Body of the email: I don't send emails like this often, but a lot of clients have asked for a clear picture of how much equity they've gained. And this is simply asking them, would you be helpful if I prepare one for your home? Reply yes, and I'll get started. And Jimmy Mackin shared that 20% to 25% of equity check email respondents transact within 12 months, folks. And there's an agent, one of our agents did this, and she sent it to her entire database, and she got 70 back. So be prepared. If you are not willing to do those home equity reports or real estate reviews, whatever you call it, don't send this email. But again, this is a great wake up call for your database of people that are at the fence. Okay, so email number 2, rate drop, reason to sell, nudge, right? Will this change your plans to sell? Is the subject line. Such a FOMO subject line that I think gets people to open it. And recently, mortgage rates have sort of stabilized a little bit, but again, it has dipped to their lowest level in months. Last time we saw it drop, it didn't last for within a week's rates were rising again. I'm already hearing from buyers. Again, it's talking to that specific subject line, different from a newsletter, just listed, just sold, open house stuff that everybody tends to do. These are engaging. Stop in your tracks, think about what you just got as a client, and it kind of makes them pause. And buyer demand is a lever that motivates sellers. So talk about demand. So that's a great one to consider sending. Again, you want to pick and choose which one you want to send first, etc. Third, pre-appointment buzz builder. I love this. I might get fined for sending you this subject line. That is such a FOMO one. But the idea is you're going into a listing appointment. You want to maximize that appointment in a circle prospecting way. And this email, so anything in italics is a great thing to send. We're not allowed to publicly promote a listing until it's well within the allowable window. But this is a listing, it's an appointment. And so you're trying to get more appointments from a listing appointment. Post-appointment momentum, lock-in permission. So I was wrong, subject line. I just left the appointment, and the home looks even better in person. Forget popular on Zillow. Folks, this is how you maximize every action you're taking in real estate that could potentially lead you to more appointments. That's email number 4. Email number 5 is forward to a friend. Turn your database into a distribution force. So forward to a friend in 24 hours, our newest listing is going to be blasted all across the internet. It could even be a listing you heard in the office that's coming on the market, right? So again, leveraging those type of things to wake up your database. Okay, so those are the 5 emails that you have here. And what you also have here at the bottom, as I said earlier, is you have a link to this entire Inman article, but also a full link to the 30-minute video that I've kind of summarized it a little bit for you here in a few minutes. And the link to this document is in the description for this YouTube video. Great day, everybody. And good luck to apply these emails to wake up your database to fill your listing pipeline. Great day.